Hello, folks.
What's up, guys? We are looking at a couple of imports. Imported whiskeys, or as some folks may call them, imported scotch, made by our friends in Asia, specifically Japan. We tried this one before, and it was
Interesting.
interesting to say. And now we're looking at another one, Nikka whiskey from the barrel, it says.
Nikka.
Okay, so this looks like American bourbon.
Yeah.
This looks like,
Rice whiskey,
yeah.
blended.
So we're gonna give this a try. It's got a different flavor profile than the American whiskeys, particularly Kentucky, Tennessee area. This is a 51.4% alcohol, which is, I guess you'd say it's equivalent to what
Kind of a
Wild Turkey's pushing out to 101.
101, yeah.
Okay.
Similar.
So I'm going to give this a taste.
I want to get the aroma on it.
Lots of lacing. What you
Alcohol
expect.
eggs, yeah. Alcohol eggs. The aroma reminds me of a.
Now remember back in the day, like 10 plus years ago, there were a lot of articles circulating around on the internet and through publications stating that in the future we would be getting whiskeys that were mass produced, and they could find a way of infusing smoke into these rather than aging them in barrels.
Right. I read those articles.
So if you taste this one, and if you taste it, now this has been cracked open a couple of weeks. I bought this maybe about a month ago, just because it was an anomaly to me. You get almost like what you would get from a piece of meat that's been smoked on a smoker, which I have never had that kind of profile in any whiskey, bourbon, or anything that says that it's smoked. Now, the flavor kind of goes along the lines of scotch. Now,
I've gotten that from Buchanan's 12-year aged scotch.
peatiness out of this.
The Buchanan's 12-year aged scotch.
Let's go ahead and give this a taste.
It smells like, okay, I can tell you what it smells like. All right. Okay. Barrel aged. But
Right.
not for long.
Not for long, because it says straight out of the barrel. There's nothing on there that says how long it's been aged. American whiskeys are aged for a minimum of 4 years.
Well, no, that's not actually true. The minimum
They changed it again.
The minimum is 2 years.
They've changed
But
it.
Jim Beam says they do it twice as long, 4 years. But I get the feeling, like you said off camera, that there could be a situation where they're adding caramel color, because in foreign countries they're allowed to do that without disclosure.
This to me tastes like a rice background, much like this one tasted. This one cost me 40. This one cost me 60. The reason why I bought them is because I wanted to try them. It's an anomaly to me coming in.
Hey, you know what?
Different to me, being from the area, and I'm more loyal to whiskeys and things that are closer to me. I don't really like Canadian whiskeys. I can appreciate them, I'll taste them, and I'll enjoy them. But if I had to step out on the line and say what I really liked and what I wanted to drink, I would go along the lines of the Tennessee, Kentucky border area.
Okay.
I'm
This
just
tastes like
going to go ahead and say the same thing with this, because this has got a flavor profile that I'm not familiar with. I'm not tasting a char, which brings out flavors that I usually taste. What I'm tasting is a rice background.
It's like a smoked bourbon, but more rice oriented.
Right.
It's strange. It's like a hybrid item.
It's along the lines. Now, this may appeal to our sushi eaters who'll sit there and drink sake. I've had sake before.
I've never had that.
And I'm getting a sake profile off of this, which sake is rice wine.
Yeah.
So, which leads you to believe that and it's almost like a bit of a sourness to it. Like they really don't understand the words sour mash. So let's go ahead and make this sour a bit to mimic the words sour mash. I'm telling you right now, I'm disappointed by it. Only because my flavor profile, like again, I'm going to keep on going back to Tennessee, Kentucky area. I don't go out of that area. I'm not a big fan of anything coming out of New York, California, Texas, or even Chicago, Indiana. You know, nothing wrong with blending. The Irish have done it for years. The Scots have done it for years. They blend it and they're masters at it. But guys, this is a good whiskey. This is out to the folks that are making this. Go back to the drawing board. Try again. Import what you need to import in. Restudy. See how it's made. I know y'all can make a better product. Just go ahead and try.
I think I prefer this one.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing a comparison because we don't have a comparison in the glass.
Right, I mean, just throwing that out.
And the last time we had this was 6+ weeks ago.
I like it. I would recommend it, but it's a little bit odd.
There's something missing. Something's missing on the profile.
Yeah,
and from when I cracked it open until now, smokiness has kind of lingered off. So that leads me to believe that this is something that you can't just put on your shelf and taste every now and then and expect it to taste the same way, like we can with our American whiskeys, our Canadian whiskeys.
Yeah,
it's going to taste the same.
This is my final statement on it. To me, it's somewhat like a smoked Scotch. No.
There's peatiness.
No.
There's peatiness in it.
No, I have to go back. It's a smoked bourbon.
With peatiness, like a Scotch.
And how they achieve that.
So this is more along the lines, even though it says whiskey, this is more along the lines of Scotch. It tastes more like Scotch to me because there's a peatiness that you get.
I don't know what that is, but like a smoked bourbon. And then we got to go check what that sound was.
Yeah.
I didn't like that sound. All right, so a smoked bourbon, it's very strange. It's from Japan. I don't know if I would pay $60 a bottle.
Of course not.
But you did it, I didn't.
I pulled the trigger.
It's a bizarre item, people. And if you've had it, oh, the smoke is really coming through now.
Yeah, it's the peatiness. It's not smoke.
You
get it from the
yeah, like that soil.
like the lowlands, the lowland Scotch.
I don't know a lot about Scottish geography.
We will do Scotches,
All right,
and you will
thanks.
be educated.
Yeah, thanks for watching the video production. Y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. Good grief.
Thank you.